I feel like it has been so long since I have shared my upcoming book plans, and really since I've been reading in general. I mean, I have read a little bit, but I have been so busy with homeschool, kind of transition, like old year, new year, that I haven't been reading a ton. But I am pretty much done setting up for next year for homeschool, and we don't start till the end of July. So that gives me all of July to just really rest, read books, all the things. So that's what I'm going to be sharing with you today, my book plans for my restful July, hopefully. So hi, my name is Angie. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you are new here. And if you have been coming for a while, you know I have been doing a lot of homeschool videos preparing for the new year, but I'm starting to switch over. So I have a few more book videos planned, and this will be my first one to jump back into that, being my July TBR, or my book possibilities pile, because really I typically read about 4 books a month, and my stack looks to be about 8 books. So obviously I'm not going to get to them all, but I want to. I'm excited for all of them. So let me share what I got going on. First thing, I know I will be reading because it is part of my book club, the Adventures in History book club, which a lot of you have been joining me for, and I've really been enjoying your comments and your thoughts as you are reading books with me. But as for July, we are reading Where the Crawdads Sing by Delia Owens. And I feel like I might be the last person to read this book. So hopefully some of you join. Even if you're not joining, please, at the end of the month, come comment on the spoiler-filled blog, because I feel like people kind of love or hate this book. And so this is about a girl named Kaya, and she grew up kind of in like the swampy area of, I think it's North Carolina, and she grew up really poor, and I believe her family deserted her in some ways. Yeah, it says she survived for years alone in the marsh that she calls home. And then something happens, and it sounds like there is a murder. There is a boy who is found missing in the marsh where she lives, and for some reason people think that she did it. And so I think that's what this book is about. It's about kind of her interacting with society. There's some boys who come visit her, I believe, and there might be romance, not 100% sure. But I mean, this book has been around for a while and so many people have read it. So I'm finally going to read it, and I'm really excited. Again, if you are interested, I will have a spoiler-filled blog that I will put up at the end of July, letting you know my thoughts. So please tune in for that. And obviously I will have all the book club stuff linked below. If you are interested in joining us, please do. The next book I have on my list I have not picked up yet. There's a reason. So it is Survive the Night by Riley Sager. And I just recently put out a reading all of Riley Sager's books reading vlog, and it was so much fun to read them all. And the new book comes out the end of this month, the end of June. And in my vlog, I was hoping it was going to be a Book of the Month book in June, but it wasn't. So I'm going to give Book of the Month one more chance. I'm hoping it's going to be a July book. If it's not, I'll just order it, because I was about to order it on Amazon when one of you mentioned the fact that you were waiting for it also, and you're hoping for a July release of Book of the Month. So that's my hopes. But irregardless, I will get my hands on it. It is about a girl who hitches a ride home. She's a college student. I believe she put her name on a board that needs a ride for the holidays. And I believe this other student, his name's Josh, kind of picked it up and said, hey, I'm going that way. You're welcome to ride with me, sort of idea. Which sounds all well and good, except for the fact that there's kind of this serial killer on campus at that time. And I believe her best friend was attacked by him. I'm not 100% sure on that. It's kind of like the idea she's stuck in this car with this man or boy that she thinks is a serial killer. Maybe he is, maybe he isn't. She just has to survive the night, sort of idea. So it sounds great. I am so jazzed. I thought I wouldn't be in the mood to read more Riley Sager, but I just enjoy his books so much. And that's on my list because of the Getting Hookah With It book club. I don't know if I mentioned that already, but it's the July pick for the book club. So I'm reading it. It'll be great. So those two are my for sure gonna read books this month. The next one I hope to pick back up and finish is The Lost Apothecary, right? So this is by Sarah Penner. I got 50 pages in. And so I picked it up once and I was really enjoying it, but then I just got distracted by other things. Not sure what, but I definitely want to pick it back up. It's a historical fiction, maybe historical fantasy book. It's about this woman in the 18th century London who makes potions for other women who do not like their husbands or want to kill somebody off. And then there's a dual timeline with present day where someone's trying to solve the apothecary murders. So I just think it sounds great. And I know a lot of people have really liked it. And again, the cover, it's just so pretty. So I guess these first three, so Crawdads, Survive the Night, and The Lost Apothecary, are really the ones I want to get to in July. But then I was looking on my shelves because I love browsing my shelves, and I have some really good books that I haven't been able to pick up because I've been so busy, and I'm excited for all of these. So I'm going to start with The End of October by Lawrence Wright. It's a pandemic book. It has to do with acute hemorrhagic fever, WHO, all the things I love. You know, if you've been following my channel for a while, that I just really, really enjoy pandemic books. And I picked this one up in a reading vlog. I think it was my May book club. I think it was Where the Lost Wander. And I went shopping for Mother's Day. That was it. And I picked this book up along with another one. And so I really want to get to it. I mean, it's just kind of a scientific thriller, which I really love. And so, mind you, if you have any favorite kind of scientific thriller books, definitely pandemic, infectious disease, let me know your recommendations down below because I am always looking for more books like this. So I'm really excited to pick this up. The next book I just picked up in my last book of the month order, and that's Malibu Rising by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I feel like I've seen a lot of people pick this book up, but I really want to pick this up. It sounds really fun, kind of fast-paced. It's historical fiction, I believe. Let me check the date. 1983. I guess that's kind of borderline historical fiction. But it's about this family, I believe. There's a main character, and then her siblings all go to a house in Malibu, is my guess. They're probably rich, yeah, famous, and all these siblings are actually famous. They all go to an annual end of summer party. But it goes badly, I believe. Something happens, the party kind of goes out of control, and by morning, it says that the house has gone up in flames. So that sounds amazing. And for this past Historathon, I read The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo and really enjoyed it. So I'm feeling like this will have similar vibes because it's kind of about famous people and historical fiction. So that sounds really good. So I'm looking forward to picking that one up as well. See, my problem, all these good books. The next one I have on my list is not like a new release. It's definitely a backlisted book, but it's by an author that I really like. And so that author is Susan Meisner, and I read her book As Bright as Heaven last year, and it was actually my favorite book of 2020. And so I've been wanting to pick up more of her backlisted books, and this one sounds really good. So this is Secrets of a Charmed Life. This is a historical fiction book, dual timeline. It's around World War II. It has to do with this woman in present day who is very successful, and she's now old, and she wants to kind of tell her story. And a lot of it is her story around World War II. Her and her sister, it sounds like, were sent to the English countryside to get away from the bombing, but it sounds like she didn't really want to be there. She had an ambition to go back to the city and apprentice for a fashion designer, but her little sister really needs her, and I think there's kind of some tension there, and I think they ended up getting split up, and maybe there's some regrets involved in that. I really like kind of stories that are set at World War II, but follow a different angle, such as like the children in the countryside. Like I really enjoyed, what book is it? The War That Saved My Life. That's kind of a similar subject matter. Obviously that's different because it was middle grade, but anyway, this one sounds really good. Another book on my list, obviously I'm not going to get to all of these, but Miracle Creek by Angie Kim. Okay, this sounds so good, you guys. I've been wanting to pick this up for a while after I've been hearing wonderful things from everybody. It has to do with, from my understanding, this submarine that is promising kind of miracles, like for people who suffer with different things. And it says anything from infertility to autism. And then the submarine or the chamber explodes and 2 people die. And what the book is about, it's kind of a legal thriller to my understanding, is that then we follow kind of what happened, and it sounds like there's a lot of morally gray characters. Like a lot of people sound like maybe they would have done it, or maybe they somehow rigged it to explode with their loved ones inside. I don't know. This sounds really good though, and I've heard really good things about it. So this is another one that was on my shelves that I just really want to get to. And so those are the books on my TBR pile. Have you read any of them? What do you think? Is there one you think I should prioritize over another? Is there one you're equally excited for? all the things. Like, what are you reading in July? I hope maybe you are getting some good, relaxing summer reading in as well. That's my plan. I hope that's going to happen, and I'm really excited to do it. And I hope you all are doing well, and I will see you in the next book video, which I think will be my favorite book so far of the year. So it's going to be a good one, so don't miss that. Anyway, have a wonderful day. All right, take care.